Hello and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 4th of October for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the key elements of this week before going on to give you your detailed Zodiac forecast, so please stay with me. The standout event of this week is the Libra new moon, which occurs on Wednesday. Also, Pluto, the planet of transformation, ends a long retrograde on this day. But the new moon is particularly unique because it's very close to Mars, the planet of drive and passion, and a planet which is actually in its detriment in the sign of Libra. Libra is about finding consensus, celebrating the things we have in common. It is about trying to achieve a degree of harmonization. But sometimes Libra energy can attract from other people almost an assumption that the Libran type energy of giving and being very accommodating and attuned to another person, some people take that for granted. So Mars can be a very good thing in that regard and see us assert our boundaries in a more robust way. But also Uranus is in a 150 or quincunx angle to the new moon, and that's quite a rebellious influence in Taurus. So I think this could be a week when there's some intense discussions over finances for many people. Also Mercury in its retrograde squares with Pluto on Monday and Tuesday. So Mercury being retrograde when there is the new moon is another hint that we have to work hard at our listening skills and try to contain our frustration if not everybody quite gets our drift straight away. But I think some relationships will go through some big transitions this week because by Thursday, Venus, the ruler of Libra, moves into Sagittarius. This is an excellent location to think about the truth of relationships, to seek freedom if a relationship hasn't been working, to be open-minded about the type of people we can connect with. Because one of the things that I think is wonderful to do with Libran energy is to celebrate the things we have in common and not focus always on the things that separate us, that make us different. So there are opportunities this week for us all, and please stay with me for your detailed forecast. But if you are new to me or my channel, I would be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to get your free written daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, you can do so by subscribing below. I've been writing these for many years, over 25 years, and my work is featured all around the world and in Britain's most read daily newspaper. So you can get yours free by subscribing below. And with year 2022 racing up, if you'd like to get your personal forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, and you order it now, you can get the rest of this year free, plus a character analysis, and also 30% off, all based on you. No two charts are the same, can give you searing insights of the opportunities ahead. Hello Leo, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 4th of October. The new moon in Libra is of course all about balance, but when we put Mars right close by to the new moon, we're adding extra fire and passion to the mix. And the third house for you, in terms of your solar horoscope, is about everyday communications. So that means your desire to express your opinion is likely to be turned up and increased over the next 4 weeks. Now, even if you're someone who tends to be a little bit more reserved, don't be surprised if you find yourself being more assertive. But that's wonderful if you can express the things you're really enthusiastic about, which is a very sort of Martian energy. But of course Mercury, the planet of communication, is still twisting backwards in this sector. So Mars can make us a bit impetuous, a bit impatient, and there can be a tendency to sort of blurt things out. So Mercury retrograde is just saying think carefully before you do express that opinion, even if you do then express it with a lot of intensity. And another thing to watch out for this week is the fact that Uranus, the planet of surprises, which has been really shaken up your world of work, your professional situation over the last few years. That's in an intense but obtuse angle to this new moon, along with Mars. So Mars and Uranus is potentially quite a turbulent mix. So if you're dealing with someone in a professional situation who doesn't seem to be hearing where you're coming from, not very open to your ideas, perhaps you've got a job that's rather dull and you're wanting more mental stimulation, I think your desire to make something happen or change is really going to be very intense this week. The great news, Leo, for you is that on Thursday, Venus, the planet of charm, moves into a gorgeous part of your scope, and this can see you manifesting your talents in a very positive way, but also your warmth, your natural warmth, which is a massive part of your nature, your innate charisma, that can also be showcased by Venus in the second half of this week. And Saturn, the planet of structure but also of limitation, which has been twisting backwards in your sector of relating since the third week of May, well, that ends its retrograde as this week comes to a close. So I think you could find that something that frustrates you quite a lot this week, by next week you're going to be feeling a lot freer and things might have started to unblock in a much more positive way for you.